Welcome back. 9:12 right now. Health alert for you this morning. February is usually the peak of flu season, with doctors' offices and hospitals packed with people who are just suffering. But not this year. Flu has virtually disappeared from the United States, with reports coming in at far lower levels than anything they have seen in decades. So where did the flu go? Joining us right now to talk more about it is Dr. Jason Littleton, who has spent many years treating flu patients. Good to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Amy?
Good, thanks. So are you shocked by these flu numbers this year?
No, not really. I'm not shocked at all. I mean, we've not seen numbers like this. This is pretty impressive, but because of the mitigation measures that we've applied to COVID-19, social distancing, people washing hands, wearing face masks, face shields, people are not getting as exposed with the flu as normally. So this is actually a great thing, sort of.
It is, but Doc, it begs the question, if we're not getting the flu and we're doing all of those things to not get the flu, why are we still getting coronavirus?
Well, first of all, we know that coronavirus is more transmissible. And we have to understand that the vaccine rollout for the flu shot began in early September. So around November, we had around 180 million people who had an opportunity to get the flu vaccine. Or that's not the case with coronavirus. So we have people who are immunized against the flu. That makes a huge difference. People still practicing social distancing measures against COVID-19. That made a huge difference. So all those things add up to lower flu numbers.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So the numbers are low this year. What does that say about next year? Do you feel like we could have a resurgence?
That's very possible. And that's kind of why I said sort of, because less people are being exposed to the flu, which means that their immunity next year might be a little bit lower because they haven't had a chance to actually be exposed and develop the proper immune defense to fight it off. So when we look at the flu vaccine for next year, the strain's still out there, but scientists may not have the best feel for what strains will be necessary for the 2021-2022 flu season.
And Doc, one of the things we've heard is that people who've gotten the flu shot are actually better protected from coronavirus too. Is that true? How does that work?
Well, there could be some cross-reactivity in regards to how we have T cells and antibodies that may respond to certain viral particles, but that's truly not completely the thought. First of all, people who are getting the coronavirus vaccine are making antibodies specifically for the coronavirus, and people who've been exposed to coronavirus are having antibodies specifically towards that. So, we think that sometimes, getting a flu shot may add protection to coronavirus. That might not be entirely true. They still need to get the coronavirus vaccine.
Okay. All right. And of course, some more vaccines are rolling out today as we speak. Dr. Jason Littleton, always great to talk to you. Thanks for your expertise.
Thank you so much, Amy.